Greetings to everyone. I end this video. I'm going to talk about 18 movies that are sure to be released in 2024. Most of these movies interest me, so I want to share them with you. But just before that, if you want more of this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, and let's get started. Number 18, Mickey 17. The plot of this science fiction movie starring Robert Pattinson is quite intriguing. An exploration colony sends a clone named Mickey on a dangerous mission to the icy planet Newfime. Although Mickey is dead, he can be recloned and can remember much of what happened in the past. During a mission, Mickey 7 is thought to have died in an accident and a new Mickey clone is activated. However, Mickey 7 is not dead and is still alive. This leads to a great struggle between Mickey 7 and his new clone. Number 17, Snow White. Snow White, one of Disney's films to be released in 2024, will be a remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We know very well that Disney has been re-releasing their own animated movies lately. I am looking forward to this movie where Gal Gadot will play the evil queen. Number 16, Elio. Elio is a dreamy 11-year-old boy who hates playing outside and struggles to fit in. His intelligent and overconfident mother Olga leads a top-secret military project to decode a mysterious signal from outer space. Meanwhile, Elio makes his first contact with aliens and is chosen as Earth's galactic ambassador. But until then, Elio is just a child trying to adapt to human life on Earth. Think about it. Friends, this child will represent us in space, since it is a Disney Pixar movie. I think you should give the movie a chance. Number 15, The Fall Guy. The movie adaptation of the 1980s TV series The Fall Guy has yet to be announced. An aging, battered stuntman finds himself working on the same movie set as the star he replaced long ago, but then the famous star suddenly disappears. We will see what happens next and what the stuntman will go through. Number 14, Ballerina. Set in the John Wick universe, a young female assassin sets out to take revenge on those who killed her family. I think that makes more sense, because this woman is in the same universe as John Wick, who wants to end the mafia and then the entire council because the dog left to him by his dead wife was killed. Let's see if Ballerina can give us an action like John Wick. Number 13, Avatar 3, the third movie of the series, which left its mark on 2022 and achieved box office performance like the first movie, will be released in 2024. The filming of the movie has already been completed. Even the fourth movie was rumored to be finished. Director James Cameron is planning to build a huge universe for Avatar. This is the goal of Avatar. Even if it makes the story heavy and the movie's too long, the director says that in the third movie he will bring 2 new tribes and continue to address the different races among the novice. Honestly, I'm not expecting this movie with great expectations. I'm just saying that if it comes out, we'll watch it. Number 12, Blade, which will take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has been one of Marvel's most eventful productions. The filming of the movie took so long and there were so many problems that I even expected the movie to be canceled. But despite all these problems, the Blade movie will come. Let's see how Blade's story will unfold in Marvel's Cinematic Universe. Number 11, Captain America 4, New World Order. In 2024, a lot of Marvel movies will be released, but the Marvel movie that I am least expecting is definitely New World Order. Even my trust in Marvel's productions is slowly starting to wane, and I'm really sad that they've given such a big project to a very inexperienced director. It was announced that Marvel boss Kevin Feige wants to work with new directors and continues on this path. Despite everything, I think the plot of the movie will be very good for those who love Marvel's Cinematic Universe. I end this production, which focuses mainly on super soldier serums. Many characters that we haven't seen since The Incredible Hulk will return. For example, Mr. Blue, who we saw in The Incredible Hulk, will return as a villain. Many sources who already have information about the movie say that this movie will focus on Hulk rather than Captain America. At the same time, this movie may open new doors for the long-awaited World War Hulk movie. Number 10, Madam Web. Yes, another Marvel Spider-Man movie, but this one comes from a different studio. In this movie, they will introduce characters we know from the comics such as Madam Web and Spider-Woman for the Spider-Man universe established and maintained by Sony. There are names you already know and recognize in the lead roles. Dakota Johnson and Sydney CV are the only known names. Number 9, Mad Max Furiosa. The sequel to 2015's Mad Max Fury Road has been long awaited. Starring Chris Hemsworth and Anya Taylor-Joy, expectations have been high since the first movie. Although this is a sequel, it will actually tell the story before the Mad Max movie. Number 8, Joker 2. In the first movie, Joker's original story was told and his journey to Arkham Hospital was rewritten. In this movie, we will see that he will meet Harley Quinn, who crossed paths in Arkham, and continue the story from where he left off. Let's see what else awaits us in this Joker sequel. Number 7, Thunderbolts. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we have always seen teams of superheroes, but there are also supervillains and anti-heroes in this universe. In Thunderbolts, we will not see supervillains, but anti-heroes coming together to form a team. We know very well that in Marvel's Cinematic Universe, the world is moving to a new system and it will be different from the old one. The story is based on a major event in the movie Eternals, and we will see both civil wars and conflicts between the countries of the world. Also, this movie will be the last movie of Marvel Phase 5. Number 6, Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. The universe of monsters including Godzilla and Kong continues to grow day by day. I love the logic that this universe has built within itself and the way it listens to the fans. I think they managed to excite people and keep the audience in this movie. Godzilla and Kong will have a common enemy. In the previous movies they have touched on the war between the two species, and in this movie we will see the beginning of everything. Number 5, Mission Impossible 8. The Mission Impossible series is one of my favorite movies, especially with the fourth movie. The quality of the movies has improved a lot. Tom Cruise gives the series followers everything they want in terms of action. He not only gets into the action himself, but he also knows how to keep the audience glued to the screen. Since this movie will be the sequel to the movie that will be released in 2023, there will be a sequel in 2024. Personally, I have high expectations for this movie because it has reached a very different level after the fourth movie. I think of Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible movies. They're really full. I really like that this guy is doing things that normally Marvel is too lazy to do. Number 4, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes continued with good movies after the reboot. I think they did a good enough job of infusing intelligence into the apes and the humans dying and then being dumbed down by the virus. I think Planet of the Apes is a good series and the previous movies weren't bad. But it made a lot more sense to start from the beginning. In this movie we're going to see after Caesar, the apes will reappear. They will thrive and wreak havoc all over the world. Most of these apes won't even know who Caesar is because the virus spread around the world. There were many apes who were not with Caesar and did not recognize him. So Caesar's time will end, and let's see what else we will see. Number 3, Transformers: A New Generation. Besides being an animated movie, the story this movie will tell will be very important to me. It is said to touch on Megatron and Optimus' past relationship and the golden ages of Cybertron. The director of the movie has worked on Pixar movies before, so don't call it animation. I think something really good is coming. Number 2, Deadpool 3. While the Deadpool movies are already doing very well, the script of the new movie will also include Wolverine. While even this is a very good development, the fact that the movie is connected to time travel and the multiverse means a lot of references, especially in a movie with a character like Deadpool who makes fun of everything. I think Deadpool 3 will be one of the most anticipated movies of 2024. Number 1, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. The third movie of the series that started with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was planned to be released in 2024. This production, which will be the sequel to the recently released Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, is again a production that people are eagerly awaiting, according to a survey conducted among 6,000 people. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was the most anticipated movie of 2023. In this case, Beyond the Spider-Verse, the sequel to this movie, may be the most anticipated movie of 2024. Yes, friends, that's all from me for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you again later. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.